Welcome back to the channel. This is Honest Adonis 2. The negatives we do as men are also weighed against us in life. That's the way the Almighty, nature, the universe, whichever you prescribe to, made it. The problem comes in, some people don't want to follow the rules. A lot of us might not want to follow the rules, but you still follow the rules. When it comes to the personality type that LeBron James has, and keep in mind, I don't know LeBron James, but I know the personality type. The whiner, the blamer, the complainer, the victim, but at the same time, the hero. The hero is never both. He's not the victim and the hero. He's not the whiner and the complainer and the hero. Those are two different animals. If you're a whiner and you're a complainer, you can't be a hero. The hero doesn't whine and complain. The hero doesn't blame. He takes the weight of the world, period. That's what us men do because that's what us men have been tasked with doing. We didn't choose that. We have been tasked with that. In my opinion, that's one reason why you don't hear people who transition from women to men out here running their mouth and shouting and got all types of picket signs talking about A, B, and C when it comes to manhood, because it's cold over here. And then women realize it. Oh, it's different over here being a man. Oh, okay, nobody's going to open the door for me. Okay, he's not going to stop whooping on me. Okay, there is no mercy over here for men. Oh, all right. You hear the other side talking about this and this and this, and I get to do this and this and that. It ain't like that over here in manhood. That being said, these fake breaking dudes, I kind of just showed my age right there, but you got these fake breakers who want to play like they're the leader. They want to beat on their chest like they're the leader. But in the thick of it, when things get rough, now they want to blame and start looking around and seeing whose fault it is why they wasn't able to shine. That's the LeBron James personality type. That personality type has been around. I mean, go back to Cain and Abel. Cain was mad at Abel, but Cain was slacking. According to the story, you mad at Abel because Abel ain't slacking. That's what I mean. This personality type has been around. Every human don't have this in them. But the humans who have this in them, the vast majority of humans don't like those people. You're not liked if you're a blamer, if you're a complainer, if you beating on your chest like a gorilla, but you ain't no killer. Nobody likes those except for other people who are like that. So I be telling these LeBron James, I don't like you, LeBron James fan. You's a regular person in my everyday that's like that. Except you don't got no $1 billion. You not 6'8". You's a lame. You specifically were not getting girls when we was in school. When we graduated, went to college. When we left college, we started working. This LeBron James archetype was still around us. That's why I say on my show, we've been enemies since we was in diapers. You didn't like us because we was winning, personable, people liked us, charming, we was smiling. To put it in a nutshell, we liked ourselves as human beings. You got a problem with yourself. You don't like yourself. I don't know why you don't like yourself, but you're lashing out at everybody else who's smiling and happy and likes themselves. When I was young, they used to call it miserable. You ever ran into a miserable baby? It's just always crying. I changed your diaper. You don't got to burp. You not hungry. You just, what's wrong with you? But as parents, we still try to figure it out. If that's not my kid, I don't even want to be around this little, I ain't even going to say what he is. But I'm just trying to paint the picture for you. The LeBron James archetype. It's not even really his archetype. It's been around for thousands of years, since the beginning of recorded human history. That personality type has been around. Now they put it on Front Street and telling you, well, if you don't like it, that means, oh, wait. I'm an American. I don't got to like nothing I don't want to like. What are you talking about? What type of communist regime are you talking about where I got to do what you said to do because you're saying it? That's not in the Constitution. The funny thing is, putting all of those words together confused the algorithm. They don't know whether to hide the channel or show it to more people. But the reality is, if the president didn't say I got to do it, it's not an executive order, I don't got to do that. And I can't let these dudes use our race. You know, there's one set of rules for the black community, and then there's another set of rules for everybody else who's not black. This is what I see LeBron James and the propaganda branch of Crutch Sports doing a lot. They use this black man malarkey when it feels good to use. Then all of a sudden they don't want to talk about black issues. It's kumbaya. We're all people. And it's very manipulative when they use this, oh, LeBron is a black man. You trying to keep a black man down, or you hating on a black black man, but Jordan, Kobe, and Curry are black men too. You don't got that. Oh, you's a LeBron hater. What is a LeBron hater? I guarantee you the definition can apply to Jordan, Kobe, Curry, anybody who disagrees with LeBron James. That's manipulative, dude. That ain't how. This is what, listen, I was just talking with this chick. You know, that's a whole different video over on Honest Adonis Reactions, where I be talking about dating and, you know, cracking on these beautiful, lonely hoes.
Sir, I went to your page and you should not be talking about the way nobody look. But if you insist. Did you think I was a big girl because I got chunky cheeks?
No, he probably thought the same thing I thought. Here go another one of these lonely, jiggly hoes. She don't got no man, but she don't give no dams. Lonely, jiggly hoes. She got her degree. Bro, that's all that she needs. Lonely, jiggly hoes. Dancing by herself. Boy, she don't need your help. Lonely, jiggly house. Ooh, babe. She got her new house. Man, what you talking about?
Vous n'êtes pas des enfants parce qu'il y a des mots qu'on dira pendant ce petit truc qu'on est en train de faire là. Qui va.
And like I told you before, I got jokes. But I was just talking to a chick. She said, yo, I want for all of these men to just be gone. I said, who's going to protect women from other women? And shout out to the women that's listening while they man is watching this. And she said, I know that's right. Women be attacking other women. If it wasn't for your man being your covering, these hoes would mob you. And I'm talking to the women. I'm talking about the women. All these women ain't out here just all nice and petite and friendly. Some of these hoes is jealous, angry. They want the worst for your chick, bro. You know that, right? You know when your girl come home and she talking about work, these are jealous hoes. They mad because your girl is prettier than them. She got longer hair than them. She gets more attention than them. That's the bottom. And this is the thing with LeBron James, man. He's mad because other people get attention. That's the feminine part. Men are not mad when other people get attention. We just gotta work harder so we get that kind of attention. This dude got muscles? Shit, I need to get me some muscles. This dude got money? That's how he getting all the girls. Shit, I need to get me some money. This dude is an athlete? He nice at sports? Shit, I need to practice more. That's how I'm gonna get the girls if I get nice at basketball. If I get nice at football. Duh, that's all we had in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Wasn't no social media. What you dudes talking about, man? It's laughable, but this part of the game, nobody even taught these dudes. Like, totally got skipped over. You know nobody is saying Jordan didn't get swept. You ever notice nobody is giving an excuse as to why Jordan got swept? You know that, right? Nobody's blaming the coach. Nobody's blaming. These are all factors that nobody has been bringing up. But since LeBron can bring them up and these things are supposed to strengthen his case, oh, my coach wasn't this. Oh, my teammates weren't that. Oh, the management wasn't this. Well, then you should be able to use that same quote unquote context when it comes to Jordan. Nah, dude, you can't expect for us to be admirable, but y'all playing in a dishonest way.
These people crawled out of a sewer, Mr. Ward. Now maybe the gutter's where we should be.
If it's just all-out war, hand-to-hand combat, nah, they can't win like that. So they gotta manipulate. So you just gotta manipulate back, which what I do, I just use their talking points against them. When I use their talking points, that's when they start crying foul. For example, Tony Kukoc and Steve Kerr could not win with Phil Jackson and Scottie Pippen. They only won a chip when Michael Jordan came back to the team. Like this exercise right here. I'm going to spill my formula a little bit for you LeBron James fans and for you other content creators out there. Matter of fact, before I say that, for years I've been giving potential and future content creators the game on TikTok, telling them how to put the video together, how to form your argument, this and this and that. People have probably screen recorded my videos and they can like prove it. Yeah, he did say to do this, he did say to do that. And I was doing that because I wanted to be entertained by basketball content. But at the end of the day, I had to do like Thanos. To that end, I asked LeBron James fans to define what a super team was. Keep in mind, fellas, this is what I meant when I said LeBron fans are making me rich. Y'all are sitting here not getting a dime off of your point of view when you leave it in my comments. I'll turn around, put your comment in the video, talk about it. Now I'm making all of this AdSense revenue off of it. Don't let me start selling merch out here like the
Just Say You Hate Basketball
dude. But as you see, this LeBron James fan commented 2 to 3 All-Stars is what makes a super team. This is why I showed you this graphic that says in 93-94 season, the Chicago Bulls had 3 All-Stars: Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, B.J. Armstrong. He tried to switch it and say, oh, Jordan went to a super team. No. They were a super team without Jordan. Why didn't this super team win? Especially if you're playing against plumbers in a watered-down era and you got the GOAT coach of Phil Jackson. I don't think Phil Jackson is a better coach than Mike Brown because, one, Mike Brown already had a ring before he showed up to play with LeBron James. Phil Jackson didn't have no 2 goddamn NBA rings as a coach of any kind when he showed up to play with Michael Jordan. That's first and foremost. The second part is Jordan's team. Y'all went to Jordan's team. LeBron went to D Wade's team. LeBron went to Kyrie Irving's team. You're not from Cleveland, dude. You're from Akron. Cleveland is its own little city. Like, for example, New York City. The 5 boroughs, each one of them is damn near its own city on its own. Like, you never got to leave the Bronx to go to the mall. Everything that's in Brooklyn is in the Bronx. Everything that's in Queens is in Brooklyn. Everything that's in Long Island is in Manhattan and Harlem. That's 5 different cities that they're claiming is just one city. If you were to break it down, Akron is not like Cleveland. Akron is like upstate somewhere. Newburgh, Poughkeepsie. And that's a part of why I knew LeBron James wasn't going back to Cleveland. LeBron James likes the big city lights, but he's not from a big city town. He's from a small town where people are small-minded. It's a handful of people within these small towns that got the big city mentality. How do I know? I'm from, as far as New York State is concerned, a small town. I'm from Syracuse, New York. We're 5 hours from New York City. Some of you might be saying, yeah, but that's a college town. Syracuse University, Carmelo Anthony, Coach Boeheim. You just heard me say New York City is damn near like 5 cities that they put in one, right? Literally. Buffalo, Rough Buff, as I remember them calling it back in the 80s, the days of Sherman Douglas and Pearl Washington and all them. That's the 2nd largest city in New York State. New York City, New York State, that's 2 different places. I'm saying all that to say Cleveland and Akron are 2 different places. So when LeBron, you went back to the Cleveland Cavaliers, that's in the city of Cleveland, Ohio, that was Kyrie's team. You went to Kyrie's team and just took over. You went to Kobe Bryant's old team. Now you're at Joel Embiid's, Tyrese Maxey. You're on their team now. Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, B.J. Armstrong, Phil Jackson, y'all came to Michael Jordan's team. That's why in my other post it says Pippen took the Bulls to 55 wins with 6 years of Jordan's help. You weren't that out of the box day one Michael Jordan playing with you, Scottie Pippen. You weren't this great coach out of the box day one Michael Jordan playing for you, Phil Jackson. Mike Brown already had rings as an assistant head coach. Day one, he coached you, LeBron James. You can pretend like that doesn't matter all you want, but that's for a whole different video. And we're going to break it down. You leave it in the comments you want to see that. I'm saying all this to say, again, Rich Paul hopes you're stupid. He hopes you don't understand that. He hopes you don't add context, because context doesn't matter when it comes to Jordan. Context always matters when it comes to LeBron James, because I got to explain to you why I don't got a job. I got to explain to you why I was tricking on this girl and she wasn't my girl. I got to explain to you why I'm raising this kid and it's not my kid. I got to explain to you because I'm insecure. That's why I got to explain to you. Winners don't explain why they lost. We just say, all right, I see you next year, no doubt. Or it's an old joke in New York City. When a dude be like, all right, don't even worry about it. That's a problem. Stop him before he gets to his car. I ain't gonna say nothing else about that. You inner city dudes already know what it is. That's my take and I'm sticking to it. You tell me how you feel in the comments. We're gonna do another video right behind this one to put in the stuff that I might have left out. And as always, if you think I'm making these videos to appeal to you and your weird sensibilities, I gotta tell you, like LeBron in the finals, you lose again.